What's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. I usually don't do these types of videos and stuff, but I want to do it anyways. Today we're gonna be doing is the 2022 NFL playoffs prediction. Okay, now this year's playoffs looks actually pretty interesting. There's a lot of great games like Jacksonville Chargers, Buccaneers, Cowboys, Ravens. Oh, not this game's not gonna really be that good, and this game's not gonna really be that good because Lamar Jackson isn't playing in two ways I'm playing, but there's gonna be a lot of great games. I feel like this game's gonna be really good, and this game's gonna be pretty decent. I mean, it's a division, kind of like a division game. So we're gonna be doing it. We're gonna start off with, I guess, NFC and then AFC next. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with the NFC because I don't know, I just want to. So let's do this. Niners, Seahawks. I got the Niners, man. They're just really hot right now, and especially since I went to the Cardinals and Niners game week 18. Trust me, the Niners they're no joke. Next team we have is the New York Giants and the Minnesota Vikings. Now, this game is going to be very, very interesting because last time they played, it was a very close game. But I know I said the Vikings. I'm not sold on the Vikings, and I'm still not sold on the Vikings. I really do think that they're probably going to lose, but I generally do think that they'll beat the Giants. I feel like the Giants, just the playoff inexperience, I just feel like it's going to definitely come up with them, and I just see the Vikings winning. I could be totally wrong on this, but I could definitely see the Vikings pulling out against the Giants at home. Next we have is Dallas and Tampa. Now this is going to be one of the better games, man. This is going to be very interesting because Dak Prescott has been playing too well, and the Cowboys have been losing a lot recently. But the Buccaneers aren't that great of a team as well. The fact that they have a home playoff game, Tom Brady is definitely insane. But if I was to pick one to win this game, me personally, this might be kind of a hot take here. I'm picking Tampa. Okay, I'm picking Tampa to defeat the Dallas Cowboys. That might be a spicy take right there. I know a lot of people will take Dallas over Tampa, but honestly, I have the upset of Tampa winning this one. I really do. I feel like Dak Prescott's going to continue to struggle against Tampa, just like how he did in Week 1, and I really do think that Tampa's going to pull out at home. That sounds weird, pull out. My bad. But Tampa's going to win at home against the Dallas Cowboys. So that's one that it's a little upset right there. That's one that some people might not agree with, but hey, it's my shit. You know what I mean? All right, now let's do the divisional round. Eagles, Tampa. I have Eagles winning this one. Eagles are just a really good team, really solid team, and I do think that they're gonna win this one. Now, this one is definitely gonna be a close game. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. A lot of people think it's gonna be a blowout. I think it's gonna be a relatively close game. Niners and Vikings, but I don't know, man. This one's hard to tell because the playoff inexperience with Brock Purdy, is definitely kind of, questionable. Like Brock Purdy, though, if Brock Purdy plays good, the Niners could really go all the way. But if Brock Purdy that kind of falls off, then I can see the Niners losing one of these games right here. So it really comes down to how Brock Purdy plays because the defense is going to play good like it always does. And this is going to be such a good. This one's a toughie, to be honest. This one's a little tougher, but I'm going with the 49ers. Okay, I really do think that San Francisco 49ers are going to defeat the Minnesota Vikings and move on to the NFC Championship. Man, it's so hard to tell with the NFC, like who's going to win, who's going to lose, because it could definitely go both ways with the Giants and Vikings. Like the Giants could win this game, but at the same time, man, the Vikings are just the Vikings. Like they're a pretty decent team. And I really do think that the Giants just have a lot of playoff inexperience. You know what I mean? So it's just hard, man. So this is gonna be my NFC Championship game, Niners and the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Now this one is a tough one. There's a lot to really say about this one, man. It could really go either way, but I'm gonna be taking the Philadelphia Eagles. I personally am. Because I really feel like Brock Purdy's going to collapse somewhere in the playoffs. I really don't think that he's going to take them all the way to the Super Bowl. In my opinion, I feel like they're going to either lose in the conference or maybe even the divisional. But I really do think that the Eagles with Jalen Hurts is going to the Super Bowl. I really do think so. I mean, the Eagles are just a really good team, really solid team. I really do think that they will make the Super Bowl this year. I really do feel like they're going to prove a lot of people wrong in the playoffs. And Nick Sirianni and that Eagles team, the defense, the offense, if everyone stays healthy and everyone stays good, I could definitely see them making the Super Bowl because there's really no team like other than maybe the 49ers could really stop the Eagles, or maybe like I would say maybe the Dallas Cowboys, but I just don't know, man. Like I really do think that the Eagles, there's like a gut feeling in me that has the Eagles going to the Super Bowl, in my opinion. So I think that's a good for the NFC. Again, some things could be switched around, but I think that's going to be pretty decent. Now let's do the AFC. The AFC is a little bit easier because the Bills are gonna mop the Dolphins. I mean, no Tua, Skylar Thompson's gonna start. Bills are gonna win that game. Bengals, Ravens. Bengals are gonna win. Lamar isn't playing. It's gonna be like Tyler Huntley, and I don't even think Tyler Huntley might not even play because of, you know, because I think he's also injured as well. And then you have Chargers and Jags. This one's a really good one. It could really go both ways, but my gut has the Chargers winning. I feel like Justin Herbert's gonna put a lot of people on notice with this first game. You know, I know it's in a hostile environment in Jacksonville, but I really do think that Trevor Lawrence isn't gonna play that great. Again, just inexperience from Trevor Lawrence, and I feel like the defense is gonna kind of sell a little bit from the Jags. So I really do have the Chargers winning that game and moving on to the divisional round. Now, for the divisional round, Chargers, Chiefs, I'm going Chiefs, man. The Chiefs are such a fucking good team. They're such a good team. I mean, I really don't see that much teams beating the Chiefs. I really don't. They're such a good team. Patrick Mahomes, like in my opinion, he's my NFL MVP. He's just playing on a different fucking tear right now. He's tearing up the league. So I really do have Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs actually going on to the conference championship. Now, this game right here, this is a tough prediction right here. This is tough right here. Because I could definitely see the Bengals, but I see the Bills winning. And it'll be a rematch with Bills and Chiefs for the conference championship. And it'll definitely be a rematch with Bengals and Chiefs if the Bengals win. So this one's a tough one. It really is. It could really go both ways. Shit, man. This is going to be a big game right here. I don't know, man. I just don't know who's going to win this game. Like, part of me has the Bengals, but part of me has the Bills. You know what? I'm just going to say right now, give me the Buffalo Bills over the Cincinnati Bengals. I really do think that, you know, the Bills have the more complete team over the Bengals, and I really do think that Josh Allen's going to put a lot of people on notice because a lot of people have been talking kind of crazy about Josh Allen this season because of how kind of mid the Bills offense has been, but I feel like they're going to really explode in the playoffs, and I really do think that it's going to be a rematch between the Bills and Chiefs in the conference championship. Now, for the conference championship, okay, the Bills and Kansas City. This is going to be a very great game. I feel like it's going to be just as good as last year's division round between the Bills and Chiefs. It could go both ways. It really could. But give me KC. Honestly, give me KC. I do think that Josh Allen really isn't there yet to beat Patrick Mahomes. I feel like Patrick Mahomes is on a tear. There's no way I don't see him making the Super Bowl, in my opinion. He's just on a fucking tear. I know the defense is okay. I know the defense is kind of picking up more as the weeks go on, but I really do think that Patrick Mahomes is going to go back to the Super Bowl. I just don't see the Chiefs losing to anybody here, except for maybe the Bills or maybe the Bengals. I just don't see them losing at all, to be honest. So give me this as a Super Bowl. Okay, I know this is kind of rare that two number ones face off in the Super Bowl, but I really do feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like the Eagles are going to be heating up in the playoffs with Jalen Hurts returning. I know they didn't have that great of a game against the New York Giants, but I feel like with that week off, you know, more recovery for Jalen Hurts and stuff, I really do think that the Eagles will make the Super Bowl. And with the Chiefs playing so well, I also think they will also make the Super Bowl. Now, this one is a very tough one. Now, for the Super Bowl, honestly, for me, this is a tough one. It's going to be here in Arizona where I live at, so that's going to be pretty awesome. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. I really do think that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be winning it all this year and winning a ring. I do think so. I think Patrick Mahomes will get his second ring this season. I just don't see anybody slowing down Patrick Mahomes. I really don't, especially playoff Mahomes. I really don't see anybody slowing down the Chiefs. I do think that the Kansas City Chiefs will win it all once again, winning another title. And I know they won a last one in 2019, but I really do think that they're going to win again in 2022. And it's, as I said, man, it's going to be a great Super Bowl. I really do think that we're going to have a good Super Bowl this year, a good Super Bowl matchup. And I know the Eagles going to the Super Bowl is also kind of a hot take. I know some people will have the 49ers going, or maybe even like, I don't know, the Buccaneers. I don't think the Buccaneers are making it. But I know a lot of people think that the 49ers are going to make the Super Bowl. But I do think that the Eagles are going to make the Super Bowl, face the Chiefs, and I really do think that Chiefs is going to win. So let me know what you guys think about the Super Bowl prediction down in the comments. I will leave a link to this playoff bracket down the comments. So you guys can make one as well if you guys want to and share it and stuff like that. But I really do think that this is an elite Super Bowl, elite playoff kind of prediction here, and I am gonna be definitely curious to see how this all plays out. It's gonna be very interesting. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been Daniel. Love you guys so much. Subscribe if you are brand new. Drop a like, of course. And as I said, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.